Downtown, man. Columbia MO. Hit Street Records. Little Murder.
Yeah, Junebug.
Now every time I walk in the room with a pack and a backpack, guarantee she gon' say light up, 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 light up. And every time I come to the party, I got a bitch all in my face. She say light up, light up, light up, light up, light up, light up.
Chilling, man, having a few drinks.
Feeling real good, man. Anything possible, anything.
Hopped on the highway, man. Mexico, Missouri.
Mexico, Missouri.
Home of T-Lou, home of T-Lou.
About 10 years. Just longer than that, really, just kind of really getting into music, period. But like seriously, about 7 to 10 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I really started when I was in St. Louis. I went to that Nelly Music School and I ain't gonna lie, I kind of dropped out that motherfucker just because it was taking the fun of what I wanted to do out the shit. I wanted to be behind the mic. I want to be behind the computer too, but now I had to get older just to realize that shit, but that's whatever. But booming out tapes now. Newest one, Bros Before Hoes, just dropped like 2 weeks ago.
I got this wave, y'all can go play. Just don't play with my name. Just a young nigga that's trying to take over, I'm taking the game.
I like being by myself, man. I just had a newborn, so motherfucker wakes up crying all the time.
You mean like writing or recording?
Yeah.
Recording?
Just writing.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, I definitely. I mean, it depends on like the situation of the music too. You know what I mean? Like if, like I can just catch something that somebody gives to me and tell me to get on. You know what I'm saying? Then just come off their energy, or whatever. Or I can. But if I'm just writing for myself though, yeah, I just definitely prefer to be alone.
Definitely.
There's no other way to really. I mean, for the type of shit we like to make, you know what I mean? We like to make at least something that, you know, something based off emotion or just something more serious, you know what I'm saying? Like not just giddy up, you know what I mean?
Artists are a good influence for music, but I feel like life, going through life, problems, process, backwards, forward, it don't matter. It's gonna take you to a place where you need to be. Like, you just gotta go through shit to get shit. Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, definitely just more. I mean, artist-wise, I mean, well, first off, basically, definitely just like you said, just getting through a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like representing that. Just because, you know, everybody has their own little struggle and you gotta come up from it, like he was saying, you know what I mean? So definitely to represent that, like that, I mean, if that don't inspire you to do better and get more, then I definitely don't know what, then you ain't really living right in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like we strictly try to stay about that, you know what I mean? It's definitely, especially if you want to write some music, you know what I mean? But like artist-wise, I mean, you're talking Tupac, of course, you know. I mean, mine personally, I don't know about his, but I mean, I feel like the list shit is dead, you know what I mean? Like, so, but I mean, just the shit that I want to listen to in the morning, you know what I mean, when I wake up to motivate me, definitely be Tupac, you know, Eminem, nowadays definitely Kevin Gates, you know, for sure. Shut up, that fool.
If you don't know, we go by Candid Records too.
I actually thought of it while I was in jail. I know it's pretty stereotypical, but I don't know, when I went to jail, I wanted to come back and be more official, you know what I mean? So And I mean, you can make yourself official as whatever. I make the word as official as it makes me. You know what I mean? So I figured I'd just use that, and I just found that motherfucker. Like I look at a couple words every other night in the dictionary, and then I eventually probably popped and hit me, and I was like, yeah. So and now what was that? 2000. That was just a couple years ago. But I mean, we still digging out the mud though right now. But whenever you see that, wherever you see that, that's definitely us.
We got shirts, hats.
We got the
koozies, whatever you need, we got. So fucking happy.
But yeah, it actually came from when I played baseball on a traveling team called Columbia Bombers. Shout them out too. Rick Rose, Jade Rose, that's my nigga. But yeah. Man, he just gave it to me, man, and it stuck from about 6th, 7th grade on. And I figured I just carry it on with me. Like I don't like to create too many new things. You can keep the old shit, just relive it, and keep it going anyway. Yeah, well, it was basically just this whole tape is like a premonition tape for real, cause like. It was all like I knew I was about to be going to jail for a minute, so like something like my self-conscious was like, shit's gonna be different when you get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like things you can't out of your control change. You know what I'm saying? And like I just wrote it out, and like he's the one that reminded me of it. He was like, nigga, he's like all the shit you said on this motherfucker happened to you after you left. You know what I'm saying? So. That's pretty dope about it. It sucked at the time, but shit. Yeah, this was a hell of a tape for me. Just like stepping up. Oh, and definitely being more open and vocal. Just like testing more boundaries with my voice and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Just. I think it sounds shitty now, for real. That's how much hard we hitting now, nigga. I think this shit sounds horrible.
Lately feeling chosen, know I'm smoking, got you choking, get emotional, was potent from the jump. After hours at the party with your main bitch rolling up, and you know I'm cuffing on the bus, shit.
We used to have a WWE mic, the wrestling WWE mic. I was probably.
Shit,
5, 6.
Young, but shit, we used to sing around the table.
But when we had that freestyle to we was flipping that back and forth in the hallway, showing mom and daddy that whole rap the whole night.
Yeah, and we used to do. This was like way before rapping.
Yeah, this was way before rapping. I was like 6. That means he was like 12 or 11.
We singing around the table. My mom and dad, you know, Stacey Forrest, Mike Edwards. You know, like, and we singing Black Street. Excuse me, we singing Black Street and shit all night. Just definitely into it though, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole, like, breaking off into solos and motherfuckers, like, it's the get it, you know what I mean? Like, get us extra hype, man, you know what I'm saying? So.
Me, which probably him too, but probably most people, getting in trouble. Gotta stay out the system. God. Because, I mean, say you just see, okay, you get paid, you start getting paid for shows. You think you're hard now, so you want to start carrying a gun, 10 racks, alright. You get popped with a blunt. Just say you have something you shouldn't. Besides the gun, with it. And you're going to go down and just lose that 10 racks you just made over 3 months trying to just stack. You know what I mean? So you got to stay out the system, you know?
But I think our biggest setback is our location. Because...
Yeah, Mexico.
And like we have a slow, we don't move. We have just like a whole different, and I talk about this with my homeboys all the time. Like, we have a complete different mindset of moving than a nigga coming from Cali. You know what I'm saying? Like, they clicking, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, which is cool. But, like, I don't know, it's just...
Not being on the East or West.
It's just not, there's not... Like I said, like, the time I could go spend in St. Louis, like I said, we about to take this Miami trip, we could go out there and do that, and it's worth way more, you know what I'm saying, than
doing
going
5
back
shows
and
here
doing
in
5
Missouri.
shows in St. Louis, you know what I'm saying, like, so, and that's where we're at right now, you know what I'm saying, so, like, we're basically we're making it our job to make sure we get further than where we are, you know what I'm saying, we're not just hoping that somebody takes us to Miami, and you know what I'm saying, we're making it happen, so.
Unique, real hip hop. Like, we're not no 90s hip hop, you know what I mean? But we're not gonna say talking about driving a Porsche, and ain't none of us even drove a Porsche, you know what I mean? So
definitely, I mean, soulful. I mean, I don't
like the category of music.
I damn near sing on every track, and it ain't even really.
If you like it, you like it.
I just like to layer my voice and, you know, harmonize and put melodies together and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's just soulful. That's all. Soulful definitely number one as far as mine, because I'm always doing that. Like, I can't do the. I've tried to do the music without it, and it don't even feel the same. You know what I'm saying? So. There ain't no competition though, really.
The footstep thing, that's what led me, because he was doing music way before me, so I was like, man. And then, you know, I was in a squad, you know, those squad bangers, way back, fucking high school shit or whatever. And I started doing music, you know, with Oak, you know, Lil Nicky, Ty's Moan, Jayon, you know, all Easy, Keenan, all them, you know. And, you know, that ended up spreading apart, but that's when I started doing music, but I wasn't serious for real about it. It was just something to do after we got out of school. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, okay, Candid Records, we built the brand. It's ours. We got shirts, we got hats, we got fucking koozies, whatever you need, sweatshirts. Like, the brand is getting built so better now. Like, and back then we didn't have no brand to build anything on. You know what I'm saying? Besides, you know, DSB.
Now it's more like a competition of, we've never really.
Just like sibling rivalry.
Like, we've never, that's the thing, like, we've never really had sibling rivalry.
Like, he always like, man, he's like, nigga, hey, you should have wrote a 16 or a 20 though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, man.
Yeah,
I'm like, all the verses don't gotta be fucking long, motherfucker.
But I'm saying, but no, like, there's never been no.
But no.
It's like
we've never naturally even just had sibling
push
rivalry.
Each other to become better.
Yeah. But I mean, like, we've never had sibling rivalry, like I said. But now it's just like we come together more.
Yeah, he's with it.
We come together more with it now, like, to be in competition with other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we come together in a competition like that, like, not really against each other. Like I said, like, we got a different type of brother relationship, like, just on some deeper shit than a lot of brothers have. Like, we've probably had more arguments now together than we've had ever in our childhood, you know what I'm saying? And that's just because we're two men with egos now, you know what I'm saying? So, other than that, shit, we trying to kill these other niggas. We ain't worried about killing each other, you know what I'm saying? For real. Straight up, Candid Records.
Hey, I got these dice because I've been killing them on the dice game lately. Hey, I just brought them just in case if somebody behind the camera want to get you $1 or something.
It's called Before I Go.
I tell stories like campfires, extreme liars. Singing all in the cycle, you need a new choir. Get replenished, disinfected from the amplifier. Type of flow to make a old nigga unretire.
It's my most relevant solo tape, but it's crazy because as I put it together, and like, this is another reason why I don't care about track listing on a mixtape either. Just for like a whole bigger picture thing. It's basically, for the times we're living in right now, it's basically how, you know, it's a tape talking about a young black male, basically. And it's basically like a morning, basically a day in the life, kind of. or you know, a day in the everyday life, I guess, you know. But like I said, it starts off with me being wrong place, wrong time, basically, and getting caught up in some shit that puts me on a downward spiral, leads into a couple other songs, which it leads me into talking about an attitude that I developed because of that stress or whatever. Then, you know, going back into me coming out of that, and at the same time officially ending dead relationships that, you know, old ties that aren't there and supportive that they, you know, the way they need to be, I feel like, and just, you know, just like, you know, just shit like that. And like it's all here in this tape, you know what I mean? So I was super duper proud of, you know, and it just felt good to write too. It felt real good to write. It was definitely a therapy for me, for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, with the motivation I have going through life, like the baby, you know what I'm saying? I got stepsons, so that motivation is starting to bring more, it's making my mind click more. You know what I mean? Like, writer's block, I feel like you get writer's block when you ain't supporting what you're supposed to be doing. Like, you get writer's block because you've been sitting on the couch for maybe 3-4 months doing the same thing, smoking weed or something. You're gonna get writer's block because you ain't got nothing to write about. Yeah. So
almost, yeah, definitely, for sure. But so I mean, I almost give myself writer's block. Like, I like to come back to things.
Yeah.
I mean, unless I'm in the zone. Unless there's money involved in this business things going on, you know what I mean? But other than that, like, there's no way I can put together this song that I want it to be in 3 hours. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
that's another thing. Even if you guys check out that video, I don't know, but if you do, I'm handcuffed to the crib because that.
To put my foot on these niggas' neck real hard. They wasting air, man, they really shouldn't breathe that off. Cough, cough, I'm the big boss, no Ricky Ross. I spit the truth when I bark, I spit the truth when I floss.
It's something people should be handcuffed to instead of handcuffed with 2 hands. Like, handcuff yourself to something that's important. You know what I mean? Like, that's another, people are falling off of important things in life. Like, you can't fall off the important shit. Like, even like he said, we argue more now because I'm a man now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was in high school when he was a man, so, you know, he could tell me something, I'd be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna go at it a little bit, like, hold on, man, I don't think you're right, you know what I'm saying? But that's whatever. But then, you know what I'm saying, you gotta grasp back, like, okay. Cause like, I told people we got into it, they're like, man, that's your brother, y'all gonna work it out. Every single person said that to me. After the 10th one, I was like, okay, I gotta text him. You know what I mean? Like, that's just shit, that's just how it is though. World star videos, more interviews.
Definitely start selling more music.
The music's too good not to sell. Like, I mean, I'm not being cocky, I'm not bragging, nothing. We've been doing it for so long, and I feel like we put in a lot of fucking work and time, so the music's gonna have to start getting sold. But, I mean, that's on another level. Like, you'll still get free shit, but there's some shit that's gotta get sold, you know what I mean? Like,
no, but yeah, definitely to sell. I mean, and it's not even that. It's just because that's how you invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely. I mean, the more you take it serious, the longer you do it, like that, definitely has to be one of the priorities.
Yeah, that's like being a painter, but your paintings are worth $30,000, but you just hang them up in a museum for people to come and look at them for free. You know, you do that after you make $30,000 30 times. You know what I mean? That's why they're letting them free museums come in, because they done made $1 million off each painting. There's 30 paintings in here. They made $1 million off each one. You better let me come fucking watch these motherfuckers for free for 2 hours, like. And that's what you're supposed to do, like I'm saying, like Van Gogh or something, like.
Yeah, we definitely,
you know
definitely trying to do more shows too. Definitely more shows. I mean, like I said earlier, more distant shows. You know, like are we planning on circulating through 5 or 6 cities, but you know what I'm saying? Like making a circuit of it. You know what I mean? Definitely putting ourselves out there way more. Definitely way more. I mean,
and that's like the
music just gets better naturally. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Other than that,
to even hit them cities though, like you don't always gotta. You can't fly. Well, maybe you can, but I can't. So sometimes you might have to drive 7 hours, and the next morning drive 7 hours back, hungover as fuck. And I know people do that because I know people that do that. And goddamn, I can't wait till we start. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the grind mentality that I'm on. Like, I just drove and got a car, brought it back, and probably gonna make profit off of it. You know what I mean? Like, to get what you're trying to get to, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. Either losing sleep, losing time, sometimes losing people. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have to make a sacrifice to make yourself or the people around you better. And make sure the people around you are the ones you want around you, because I've had people around me that I've made better and they ain't no more around me no more.
Dead or alive?
Man, alive? It depends what kind of track I'm trying to do. If I'm trying to do a more coastal track, chill, but like still be with like one of the biggest celebrities though, and like it's a smoking weed track, it's gonna be Wiz and Snoop. You know what I mean? Like automatically Wiz and Snoop is on the track with me on the smoking song this day and age right now. A fucking like, say a turned up, say a thuggin' song though, Boozy, Gates, Gucci, them are the 3 main niggas in my generation. Boosie beat cancer, did 10 years since or however long he did, came back and killed the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a gangster for real. Like, Gates and Gucci, they did the same thing. Not as long as time, but still, like, it's just them little things. If you come back from a sentence, because we've been to jail before. He's did more time than me, but we've been to jail before. I did short bids. So just them short 10, 15 days, them short bids, like, I'm like, fuck. After the 5th day, you get used to it, and you're like, fuck, I don't need to get used to this because I'm not going to be here too long. You know what I mean? Other motherfuckers, you know, they're going to be there, and they like it there, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's fucking stupid. But to bounce back from coming from a place like that, it's a fucking amazing. Like, and if you see somebody do that, and like, you can tell, like Gucci used to be a fat motherfucker. He's skinny now. You know, he's got a wife. You know what I'm saying? Like,
going off track there a little bit.
Well, I'm just talking shit, man. No, because I'm just saying, to bounce back from a motherfucking loss like that is hard. But yeah, Dead though, Pop, and Bug's gonna be on the track. That's it.
No, for me, definitely. I mean, there's definitely more than one, but right now, cause all I bump is that Gates at Luca Brownsy 3. So, and like the way he comes on tracks with energy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely everything that motivates me. So, definitely would be that. And Dead, I mean, of course, I can't say nobody but Tupac. I mean, just to go in there and kill a couple fists of Hennessy and get down like on some, you know what I'm saying? Just to have him pick my brain before I even got to writing, you know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be great. You know, that'd be awesome, you know what I'm saying? So,
be dope.
I just do it like I'm supposed to. 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 Back really, bitches get slapped silly. Mind on my grind and my timing is illy.